Up next, we're going to join George in his New Jersey garden.
That's right, Sarah. I am here with John Pappalardi from Green Island Design. We've been working all afternoon, just doing some planting. But this stuff is going to last all year round. Don't worry if these flowers start dying right now. Other flowers are going to pop up. It's going to look beautiful. You'll see it all coming up after the break.
I love to garden, and the nice thing about it is that it gets you outside with nature and makes your home look beautiful.
And George Oliphant is with an expert to show us how to do some gardening basics. Hello, George.
Hi, George.
Hello, ladies. How are you? Welcome to my home. Welcome to my yard. And as you can see, it is a work in progress. But hey, spring has just sprung. I have a lot of work to do. And I brought in my friend John Pappalardi from Green Island Design. And he's given me a ton of tips on things that anybody can do, and I'm talking anybody can do to their own backyards, and it's going to last all summer long. So what did we do today?
Basically, all we did was we came in here, we cut a few things back, and we took out the lawn and created this plant bed. We wound up going to the local nursery, and we wound up grabbing a bunch of different plant material that we installed in a couple hours. That's it.
Yeah, we went down to Ridgefield Farms here in Clifton, New Jersey, and we picked out a bunch of different stuff. Of course, I immediately went for everything that was flowering, and John, he reined me back, and John said, John's like, no, don't go just with stuff that's flowering. You're going to want to get a bunch of stuff that's going to flower all year round, right?
That's right, George. Basically, one of the main mistakes people make when they go into nurseries is they look at all the flowering things and they grab them. All of a sudden, they come home, they try and plant them, and it looks great for a couple weeks, and next thing you know, all the flowers either die or they, lose their blooms. What happens is, what we like to do is we'd like to grab flowers that are looking good now, but also some that actually start blooming later down the line in different seasons, such as late summer into the fall, late spring. It's called successive blooms.
Successive blooms, that is the key. Successive blooms, things that bloom in the spring, early in the summer, late in the summer, and then of course in the fall. I don't know if things actually bloom in the fall, but
They actually do. Absolutely. There's something called sedum that blooms in the fall. Aster is a lot of different possibilities for yourself.
And John was nice enough to bring along this hunk here, Daniel, to do some planting for us. Now, the ladies, they don't need to bring Daniel to do the work at their house, right?
That costs extra, ladies. No, you can actually do that on your own. This is no problem. These are 2-gallon plants. You can install them, no problem.
All right, so Jane, I understand that you're a big gardener.
I am, but I have a quick question. I'm always trying to keep the deer from eating my precious flowers and plants. Any quick solutions?
I don't know if there's quick solutions. John, deer always coming, eating plants, peeing, making a mess. What can people do about deer?
I have a lot of friends like that, but honestly, there's really not much you can do for deer. There are deer-resistant plants, but they'll still probably eat them. What you can do is actually put up a deer-resistant fence, which would actually come around here on your bed line, but, it does take away some of the aesthetics. So you try and go with that deer-resistant plant, but, you're going to run your own risk.
Basically, you just got to keep fighting the deer off. But get out there, get your green thumb on, doesn't matter how green it is, and start doing some planting. And the most important thing is successive blooming.
Absolutely. And you're going to have that color throughout all the seasons instead of that one shot.
Oh, Jane, you have another question?
I just want to know if Danny, the hunk over there, can come to my house.
Of course, Danny, you live in Long Island, right? Well, so does Jane, and she was wondering if maybe you could come over to her house and help her out a little bit.
Of course. Absolutely.
Jane,
Would love to.
That would.
there you have it. You have your own personal gardener.
Thank you very much.